First and foremost, do you ever wake up and take your capsules and feel like you could go run an effing marathon? Because that's me. Like, seriously. So, real quick, I'm going to give you a tip that I just had because number one, we have all kinds of things that we're doing. Number two, do you ever overthink talking in your stories? Do you ever overthink a reel? I'm a effing genius. Almost said the F word. Sorry, Jesus. But I just thought of this morning. And guys, I'm really disappointed in myself. And maybe you've already done it and you deserve a gold star. Shame on you for not telling me sooner. Okay. I overthink a lot of things. This morning, I was legit. I was gifted this cute little, one of my cute little inspirational things. Rhonda Glasner gave this to me. What I did is I put it in my bathroom, because if I don't put it in my bathroom and brush my teeth, I'll be like 25 days behind and I'll forget to read it, right? Well, what it is today I was reading it. I just did a live video on my team page. I was so excited about this. So today it said, may your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears. Okay. Let's just say what I did was I have a bajillion of these. I've been gifted these throughout my whole 10 years of being in this. For whatever reason, I've held on to them because you can always come back around. Here's what I want to tell you real quick, because I was super excited. I know everybody has one of these, and if not, Pinterest has them a dime a dozen that you can go and do. Instead of sitting here and taking a picture and putting this in front of my capsules, which I had kind of been doing, I'm going to start reading these out loud and giving a Lindsay tip with it. Okay. I'm going to start saying, may your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. I already did my story this morning, so don't go watch it, but the next ones are going to be badass. Okay. Because I've already pre-done them because I was on a roll this morning. So for instance, tomorrow's is we all get the exact same 365 days. The only difference is what we do with them. So I read that out loud and I said, Lindsay, a little bit of Lindsay Love talk. One of the other ones, teach me and I forget, or tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. I said something along the lines of, I remember this quote all the way back from when I was a kid. And now being an entrepreneur, I feel like who you partner with is so important. So I want to say to you that make sure whoever you find and that you want to partner with, that they're going to be there for you through thick and thin. Like, you can go through these and find, I don't know who gifted this to me. It could have been one of y'all on here. It's called What's Your Word? Guess what? This is super cool. I would highly, if you're really needing something short and sweet, here's this cute one. We got a lot to do, so I got to hurry. Okay. So today's was, or if you were starting today, it would be the word is serve. The quote or the question is, so what I would do, I'm going to improvise right here. So guys, my word of the day today is serve. How are you making a difference in this world? Well, I don't know about for you, but for me and my Lindsay Love, I want to make sure that I show up happy and positive every day. I want to make sure that I give people grace just as I want to be given. I want to make sure that if somebody's having a hard day, they know they can reach out to me and that I can pray for them. I can listen and let them vent and do whatever it is to do. So I want to know, what is something that you would do to serve? How are you making a difference in this world? Hello. That was super simple. That was a 30-second story. And you know what the next thing is? I would go turn that in 2 hours over into a reel. I wouldn't even have to go into ChatGPT. I would ask the question, how are you making a difference in this world? That's it. Okay. So there's your little Lindsay Love talk. You will start seeing mine every day. Super simple. And it's going to help me with all these reels that Toogle's telling me I got to do every day, because why would it not? On that note, are y'all ready? I lost sleep over this damn bingo card because Tammy said, oh, you're going to hate me tomorrow. What she doesn't know is I'm not going to hate her, but there is one thing I'm going to have to change up, but we'll talk about that here in just a minute. I always like to start off with something that we've done that we can X off. And if you have not talked about your hero product in your story, shame on you. Okay. Because your hero product should really be already done, because it's 8 o'clock where I live. It's 9 o'clock where some of you live. So mine are always going to be my capsules. And I don't know if Jennifer Zant's on here, but I will say I need to do a little bit more story captions, because I've been using hers just because sometimes my brain is fried, or I'm in a hurry, or I'm on the toilet trying to post this and I just want to copy and paste something. Let's just be honest. So if you have captions, in your stories of just something simple, if you would send them, sorry, Jennifer, to her in her messenger, she'll add those to our storyboard, and it makes your life simple. And when I say simple, it's a simple copy paste, put it on top of the thing and move on for the day. Okay. So we've got 1X. You should, if you don't, y'all been playing bingo long enough. It is time. Let's do it. Okay. The next one we're going to go ask a question in one of our Facebook groups. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. That should be very, very simple. You should be super easy. You're going to go ask a question in one of your Facebook groups. If you are dumbfounded and you don't know where to go, what to ask, hello, you have your chitty chat. You're going to drop into chitty chat and say, hey, create a question for me talking about the importance of water. Create a question for me talking about the importance of, I don't know what y'all's groups are, but you know what I mean. I need you to go do that. It just depends. I was trying to really come up with a good plant one, but I know nothing about plants. So there is that. And remember, this is our Zoom, not my Zoom. So if you have a question, please, for Pete's sake, ask me. Get it in your group, Lindsay.
I have a question. I can ask it later. I have a customer who has looked at the contents of the vitamins, the capsules, and she saw the word gelatin. And she is strict, I guess you say vegan. And I did go out there and look in Freedom Thrivers and see if anybody had asked for it, and they have, I think. And it's basically, it's from cow bovine. And she's saying that, and I just told her that it was in the casing and not the contents. Just to open it up and empty it out in a shake. Is that acceptable?
I've told lots of people to do that, yes. Or I've even said, put it in like a little jigger of orange juice or, maybe not even in your shake. Maybe if they could just down it in like a little something, orange juice, apple juice, I don't know. But yes, you can totes do that. We have several people that do that. And then we have several people that have also found out that there's such a minute amount in it that the capsules don't bother them. But for safety precautions, yes, open it, pour it in it, and go on.
Okay. Then the second question I have, are y'all having trouble adding customers and you just have to kind of play with the back office before you can get it added? I mean, it says enroll a customer, and then it goes to the screen where you can't enroll a customer. And then you have to kind of go back and forth, and finally it'll work for you. Is that what's happening with you guys as well? Okay. Mm-hmm.
I haven't yet, but I mean, the website is definitely being wacky. So let's just be honest there.
Okay.
Definitely, for sure.
Okay.
So one thing I'll tell you in regards to our bingo card, we ask a lot of questions in our Facebook groups, okay? That's a big thing on there, and as it should be in your business. If what I would do, and this is another income producing activity because you have 3 more minutes to get your question up, go one day and spend 10 minutes in ChatGPT, whatever group it is that you love, and ask them, hey, create 5, maybe you want some funny questions. Maybe you want 5, get in there and get specific, get them saved in your notes so that when moments like this, because you really should be asking a question at least, I'm going to be really nice to y'all, once a week. Wednesdays always, Tammy must have known, but Wednesday's typically my day that I ask my question in my group because I know that I'm working this Zoom and I know that I can get in there and get it done. I need to be doing it more, but why would we not have our questions ready? Like I went straight into my notes and I pulled out another water one because I don't know why, but when I just found some funny ones and I copied it in there. I have to wait mine have to wait to be approved, but it's okay. So ask a question in one of your Facebook groups. There's not particular, sorry, Jennifer's asking, you just ask a question in it. I mean, like for me, I could have went something as simple as I have ground chicken thawed out for dinner. My brain is blasted. What in the heck can I make? Like, I know that you think stuff like that, or it's crock pot season. I'm about to go camping tomorrow. What can I throw in the flipping crock pot? Because I got some, and I would give them options. I have hamburger meat, I have ground chicken, and I have a pork roast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Betty the brain needs to get her shizzle together. Just kidding. I woke up early just because I needed to see this damn card. I think Tammy is freaking out because of the second one on the first square, Tammy. But guess what? I'll tell you all in a minute what it is.
Hey, real quick, Jacqueline, I struggled with that this morning. I was like a dog chasing my tail trying to put a free account in. I did find out that if you do the Thrive 123 website, that you can still scroll to the bottom and get to add. So try your 123 website. It's still working similar to the old way for today.
For today. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on because we got a lot to do. All right, we're going to go send our birthday messages. I'm sticking to the same birthday message because it's working for me. I will so kindly put that in the chat for you just because I've already done my birthday messages. That's like the simplest ever. It is the simplest thing ever. However, it is one of the things that I didn't do because I will be honest with you, I was doing the sample one and I got so damn burnt out that I quit doing birthdays altogether. So definitely, and this ChatGPT did this one for me and I love it because it's my personality. It's my bubbly. Hey there, Anna, birthday superstar, wishing you a day as fabulous as you are. Enjoy every moment and let the good vibes flow. I don't have all those emojis per se, but I love the question that it ends with because this is one I've never used and I like it. What's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to in the year ahead? And that was from a simple, hey, I need a birthday post that ends with a question in ChatGPT. That was how simple it was. So I'm going to ride this wave for a good another 6 months. I don't change up my birthday messages. I like wait till it comes back around and see. We have people legitly on our team that have come from a birthday message and were 40Ks. Birthday messages. So they do work if you're consistent with them. Really not setting a timer. So I'm going to give you all like another minute because I feel like you at this point should have your birthday messages. You should be able to do them in your sleep. One thing that I remember telling people last year during boot camp, and I need to get better at it, is I need to go and get people's birthdays before and start making custom conscious comments on their post so that when it is their day of their birthday, they're like, damn, that Lindsay. Noted. I said I need to do that. I didn't say I was doing that. Tammy, there's a good bingo thing. Look, I'm coming up with them left and right. All right, 30 seconds. Oh, I have to put an X through these because this is what happens. I keep going back. So y'all might get an extra whatever minute. Okie dokie. That was really simple. Being that we've only knocked out 3. Okay, the next one. We're going to follow up with 4 people that you haven't talked to in a month. and by sending a funny meme to brighten their day. Okay. You should be able, one of two things, depending on how good you are at notes and whatever, you should either be able to flip back through your calendar. You should be able to go into your messenger and see, but for people, just a funny meme. I mean, it's Wednesday. You could do anything. I'm trying to I got to do one to give you a better idea. So give me a second. This is anybody. This is not just Thrive related. I would say, correct, Tammy, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Would you, in regards to just anybody, or is it your past Thrivers? Because it didn't say the word Thrive on it.
I think it could be anybody. Like, I will actually go into Messenger and I'll scroll back a month, and those are people that I haven't talked to in a month. So they might be a past customer, they might be a potential customer, but I just find 4 people I haven't talked to.
Again, as your overthinking friend, just send the message. Just send something. What's the worst that's going to happen? They're going to look at it and move on. Okay. Welcome to my world. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I did. So we're going to the Hoot Nanny this weekend. You're going to be hearing a lot about it. It's a big razor ride type thing. I'm hoping I get to make one this time, and Gigi's going to be on her best behavior. But I'm sending it to all my riding friends, because I have a lot of riding friends that are not Thrivers, right? So I'm sending them like this funny little meme of riding and saying, oh my God, I can't wait for the Hoot Nanny. And yes, it's legit called that. So I've already had people coming back saying, oh my gosh, I hope I get to see you this time. What did she say? Obviously, I'm not going to go and reply right this minute, but yes, maybe she said, yay, maybe we can get together this time and introduce our boys. Da, 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 da. Send me your cell. I'll message you. How's Gigi? Like, that was just from a simple going to the Hoot Nanny with a funny car riding. Like, I legitly reached out to people that I didn't get to see at Rednecks that I know that I hope I get to see here, kind of thing. And if they're not going, guess what it does? It stirs up another conversation of just in general, because the whole point of this is to start a conversation, and it's called the like, know, and trust, right? My daughter, I can't, your mom is working, making money. I cannot listen to these right now, my love. I have kids. They said it would be fun. Okay, we're moving on. Now, this is the next one we're going to do. Are you ready? It's called Clam, but it's not going to be the one you think it is. Oh, damn, the whole part of this. It's called Clam. Clam means, before I read the next step, comment, like, add, message. Are you ready for this? It says 5 people who've commented or liked a post / reel from last week. So it's not just a reel, it can be a post. So you're going to go and you're going to comment, like, add them as a friend if you're not friends with them, or follow them, because some people you just have to follow, and you're going to send them a message. And if you're freaking the hell out, because I didn't read I just saw Clam and I was like, oh, that's so simple. Shit, I didn't know it was that. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm actually going to go to my reels because I know that majority of the people that like my stuff on my page, I'm okay on them. I'm going to go to my reels. Oh dear God. I have no idea what's fixing to happen. So hold tight here. Oh, I just liked my own reel. There's probably this is what I should have been working on. Well, let me see how I'm going to do this. Well, I can't really do that right this minute because I comment immediately, or not immediately, but within the same 24 hours of people that post on my reels. So I've done that. So, and look at just some posts that I did that might have had a really good. And again, when I'm reaching out to these people, it has nothing to do with Thrive. It just has to do with, yesterday I got so many likes and posts and so many shares on, in the bingo card yesterday, we had to post something funny and my shitting brain was out. It was gone. But I didn't even cook pasta last night. I didn't even cook pasta, but guess what my post was? It said, I'm really bad at portioning uncooked pasta. So if you and 110 of your friends want to come over, dinner is ready. Who knew that something so crazy, we get so many likes? Another post, actually, I'm not going to do that one. I lied. Another post that I did that's had 74 comments yesterday. If you go steal my post right now, I'm going to come and beat your butt. You can post it next week. It was, if you've flown before, where was your first flight to? 74 comments. I haven't even started working on them yet, but it was so fun to watch these people reminisce about where their first flight was. Some were like to Vegas, where I didn't even know this, but somewhere to Vegas back when they were like 6 and 8, because Vegas used to be like Mexico. Like there was a kid daycare there. There was legit a kid daycare. So what I'm going to do now, since this is one of our things, I'm going to go message her privately and be like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Like, don't you wish they had that now? How have you been? Long time no see kind of thing. But I am going to be honest with you. The point is not, it is more to get your people that are following you to build a relationship with them. That's really, I mean, I know where Tammy's going with this one. The problem is she has 500,000 followers and I haven't added any yet. And that's okay. It's going to take some time. I'm fully aware of that. But the point of this is to actually go into people you don't know and get into their inbox by saying, hey, I don't remember what Tammy's thing is. I know I saved it in my notes, but I'm going to say we all together came up with a fun little blurb for her to just send people that she didn't feel 100% slimy on and all the things. Tammy, you probably have it way closer in your thing than I do, but I know I
do. I'm sorry. I have it right here.
No, I know. I hate calling you out.
That's okay. So like this, her name was Rose. I said, hi, Rose. Thank you for following me. I appreciate the support. You know, it can be a bit nerve-wracking putting myself out there, but I'm excited to connect. I'd love to hear what brought you here. Is there a particular reason you decided to follow me? And I send probably 20 of these a day, and I probably get 1 or 2 people that write back. But yesterday, the girl that wrote me back, it was so funny. I don't know if I'll be able to find her though. Here she is. She's like, oh my God, wow, you're a real person. It was totally the fiddle leaf fig chop and pruning video. And so then I was like, yeah, I'm real, ha ha ha. Blah, blah. And I said, do you garden? And we've been chit-chatting back and forth since yesterday. We're not talking about Thrive in any way, shape, or form, but talking to a stranger on the internet and getting them more into your realm. So now that we're talking, whatever I'm posting is showing up for her and yada, yada, yada.
So in my Lindsay Love voice, this is more about people that you don't know. And if you're there, if you're kind of like me, because I'm going to be honest with you, I just started really getting into my reels and doing more. So my followers are not coming as fast and as frequently. But I do have 5,000 followers. So maybe, I don't know, see, here's the overthinking brain. It might be a little creepy to go back to those people and see how they started following me from a year ago. No. Okay, fine. Rose, I'm going to find you too. Not that Rose, another Rose. Because I'm pretty sure we all got a Rose.
I think I'm gonna get like Tammy. I love gardening. I'm gonna start digging some dirt. Maybe I get some more followers. Tammy, thank you for the bingo cards. It helps keep me grounded.
Oh, she loves to keep us grounded. That's for sure. I asked her sometimes, I'm like, can you be nice? I'm not going to have service this weekend very well. So can you play friendly? Okay. So we're going to move on. Here's the deal. Remember, this is a marathon, not a race, meaning that your ideas for you to continue to grow on. If you're like me and you are going to have, this one's going to take me some time today because I didn't read the whole thing before I got on here. I just read clam and I'm like, shit, I got that one. Check. Okay. Next one we're going to do. We're going to ask chat, and he's pop up their Chat GPT. You're going to ask Chat GPT to create a Facebook post geared towards your ideal client and post it. On our team Zoom the other night, it just so happens that by the love of God, Tammy did this one and it was so simple. Now I got to find it though, because I actually meant to pull Chat GPT up on my computer and I haven't yet. Now my feet are asleep and they hurt. So I can barely move. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into our Thrive website. Hello, everybody. Our new one. I'm walking you through how to do this. Bam, it pulls up my old one. Hold on. I need the new one because she's a lot easier to copy and paste from. Okay, I'm going to go to the capsules because that's my hero product. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go and I'm going to go to our products. I'm going to go to capsules. I'm going to tap on the and I'm going to copy and paste all the things it does. Okay. And I don't necessarily remember how we started it, but it don't matter. We're going to do it on our own way. I'm going to type this in here, copy and paste it into my Chat GPT. And I'm going to just press the send button because I don't remember what we did from there, but we're going to figure it out. Now, it came up with something already. It actually already did it without me even asking. She is so smart, I swear. What I was going to do, and I need to ask her, is list 3 of the ideal customers for this product. Okay. So I'm going to type that in there now. List 3. As y'all can tell, I'm still learning Chat GPT, but guess what? I know that we all are, so I'm not really concerned, except for us. Oh, she's dotting a lot longer when I asked her that. It'll be a minute. Thank girl. Welcome to my world. Okay, so she's still typing. She's thinking really hard. The 3 that she came up for me, remember, I have my custom instructions in. So the 3 that she came up for me and my customers is a busy mom. They need all the natural energy and immune support they can get. I'm not real sure where she came up with fitness enthusiast. I think she's on drugs today because you can bet your butt that's not me. But the next one she came up with is for jet setting travelers, because who doesn't want to explore the world with limitless energy? So she knows me. I like to travel. I'm not real sure where fitness came in from. I think she took that information from what the capsules do. But she typed all of that in there and she gave me that. So the next thing is I'm going to add, which I liked this, keeping the busy entrepreneur in mind is how I want to add that to my customer, because for me, This is my business. I'm an entrepreneur now. That may not be for you. Maybe you need to tap in, keep in mind, I work corporate America, or keep in mind, I'm taking care of my parent. I don't know what yours is. I can only tell you what mine is. So I'm going to tap that in mind. Keeping the busy entrepreneur in mind. What are 3? Main pain points that could be helped with? Guys, when you build this, guess what you can do? You can keep on building on this. That's what's so cool. And here we're going to put in a little Tammy talk. Please respond. Y'all can go back and watch this in a common word with the conversational tone. Like, I would never think to say that because I'm not even that good, but I'm working on it. And I know just that right there is going to make it sound a lot cleaner. Oh, she's so damn smart. So the next thing she came up with was, hey there, busy entrepreneur. Thrive's got your back with the 3 most common issues. Energy slumps, say goodbye to midday crashes. Thrive provides a natural energy to keep you going strong. Stress and focus. Hello, I don't know a single damn person that doesn't have that. When you're juggling a million things, Thrive can help you stay calm and focused. Digestive woes, no more uncomfortable tummy problems. Thrives can help. So you just kind of have to build off of that for your post. Remember, I'm going to go back to the bingo card show. Bro, that shit, I don't even remember what I'm doing. What you're doing is you're asking Chitty Chat to create your Facebook post that's geared toward your ideal client, and you're going to post it. So for me, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do the focus one, and I'm probably going to be in my pajamas, be on this. I don't know, put some samples out, like all the things I know I have to do today. While I know I have 100% service, I'm going to put out here, and I'm just going to say, something like, I'm going to focus on the stress and focus when you're juggling a million things, because I know for me, that's who I was prior to Thrive. I was trying to juggle a million things. So that's one that we could spend probably 30 minutes on. But here's my Lindsay Love advice. Copy, paste, whatever she tells you, and just do it. Just do it. Just do it. You can add a call to action to it. You don't have to add a call to action to it. It's really where you are. I want to keep in mind, not everything needs to have a call to action to it. Sometimes you just need the words. Like if you're going back and all of your posts have call to action, simmer down. If you're looking at your post and you're like, shit, I don't have a call to action one in a week, then you need to up your game. All right. I'm not ready to post that yet. I'm not 100% there, but we have all day to do these things. It's just getting them in line and getting them ready. Okay. Next thing we're going to do. Infamous. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. You're going to go into your post, your messages, any platform, and you're going to spend 5 minutes doing custom conscious commenting while I take my puppy dog outside to pee because she has not been up yet. She's still not up. Remember, this particular one is not, it's a marathon, not a race. It's not quantity over quality. This is something that you should be doing at least 3 times a day with a timer set so that you are not scrolling. And if you've already done 5, then I challenge you to do more. One way or another. It's not move to another task. It's do more in the moment. We got 1.5 minutes. All right, there's your timer. Now, next thing we're going to do, super simple again, we're going to go into your customer Facebook group and you're going to comment on one post in there. So ready, set, grow. Sage Marie, come. Sage. Come. Another thing too that I do in this particular situation is I go into my groups and I type in like, okay, so I'll go into my group my customer group. And at the magnifying glass, I will type in the word, today I typed in the word chicken to see what post had chicken in it so that I could conceivably bring it back to the top because girl, I'm a chicken girl. Oh my gosh. And holy hell, how did I miss this? There's a freaking bacon wrapped chicken tenders that one of our team members, TJ, put up, and it looks like delicious. So I'm going to simply post, y'all should be smart enough to do this, but I'm just going to give you what I'm going to do. How in the heck did I miss this? I'm a sucker for chicken. And this is definitely going on my grocery list to make for meal prep next week. It's going to bring that little booger back to the top. People are going to be like, holy hell, I missed that too. I don't even know what brine the chicken in the whatever means, but I guess I'll Google that too. Come here, Sage. Another thing too that I already did, remember how I told y'all on I'm going to do my pain point post is going to be about stress and whatever. So since I was done and I've already done some of the things, I threw all my stuff on my bed and I literally am I'm fixing to take a picture. It's like my bags that I'm packing, my dog and her toys, my sample packs, y'all are on the screen. I mean, it just proves that like we're human and we all have something going on in our lives. That's going to be my background picture. Okay, so we're fixing to move on. Are y'all ready? Are you ready for it? Next thing we're going to do is, this one should be super simple. Today, you're going to create, and this is so cool. This is why let me tell you what it is, and then I'll tell you this. Create a reel that highlights a hobby you enjoy. Show yourself in this reel and talk in the video. I had no anxiety when I heard this or when this came up because we're going camping this weekend. So I've been taking every clip that I do. I either do it as a video or I do it in my Instagram. My Instagram stories save to my camera roll. If yours are not doing that, you are doing a disservice to yourself. Why? Because this morning, while I was preparing my shake, I already made my reel. Like literally from all of my clips yesterday that I just strategically did. I'm not sure if y'all can see it or not, but I'm going to show you anyways. And here we go.
We're welcome to me again, but this week it is all about going motorboating. And let me tell you, I remember doing this as a kid and going camping and getting everything ready the week before. So that is exactly what I'm doing, is getting the whole camper ready to go and have the time of our lives with our puppy dogs. And this time we're taking our Razor and going to go trail riding, camping, enjoy this cooler weather in the great state of Oklahoma at the Hootenanny. So looking forward to a fun, sunny weekend.
Bam. That's all I did. My call to action on my post, my clickbait, was headed to the Crossbar Hootenanny in Oklahoma. Okay. Anybody that knows the Hootenanny is going to know this, right? I did spell Hootenanny wrong. So you'll have to give me 2 seconds because I will post this bigger and then it will be spelt wrong and I'll look like a dumbass. Okay. And all I did was put all of my clips into my reel on Instagram. I sped them all up to 2.5. It's a little longer than I would like. I like to try to keep mine under 15 seconds, but it is what it is. Okay. Went into ChatGPT and I said to her, I kept this one super simple because we ain't got time to be jacking around. I just put, help me with a clickbait caption for glamping, create a real caption about heading out to the Crossbar Hootenanny to camp, ride, party with friends, and soak up the sun. Add a call to action if you're having to miss work, or you can work from anywhere. So she came up with, saddle up, it's Crossbar Hootenanny time. I feel like I'm reading a book. Grab your friends, your sense of adventure, and let's camp, ride, and party the wild way. Way to be stuck. Why be stuck at the office when you can hustle and have a blast all in one? Work from anywhere and make your own rules. Guys, that probably would never come up on one of y'all's, but that would come up on me. That is in my custom conscious comment or my custom instructions. Crazy, bubbly, fun, make your own rules. That's exactly what she came up with. She's got all of my little hashtags. I'm going to add the hashtag for the weekend. I'm going to add Kawasaki. I'm going to add the kind of motorhome we have, just because people that like have those kinds of things focus on those kinds of things. So read what you're saying back to yourself. And if it sounds like you, then it is a go. That's how simple it was. I took all of my stories from yesterday to make my reel for today because it's a passion of mine. That should be an easy one. But I'm going to give y'all a couple of more minutes and I will go back and read what your thing is. Create a reel that highlights a hobby you enjoy. Show yourself in this reel and talk in the story. So if your camera roll should be full of hobbies. Your camera roll right now should be full of things that you love. And if it is not, that is where you need to work, because this was a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer for me to put my hobbies and my niche out there to people because I love talking in my stories. If I don't talk in my stories, it's because I'm extremely hungover. I have no service, or I'm sicker than a dog. Those are three, and you should call and check on me if I'm not in my stories. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I haven't put a post up yet. So I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to get my reel set up. Now, the one thing I will tell you that I'm not crazy about, and it pisses me off, is I'm going to have to go back, because I know I could totally go put it in one of those things, but I don't. I'm going to have to go back and say the audio again, just because I personally like to share them separately. I don't like to tell Instagram, hey, add this to my Facebook. I like to share them separately. Is there a difference in it? Hell, I don't know. I just have been told there was, so I did it. So while y'all are finishing up your reel, I'm going to post mine. But I'm also going to show you how simple it is. If you do have to do, if my voiceover didn't save, sometimes I swear she does, and sometimes I swear she doesn't. She didn't. Okay, I'm just going to show you how simple it is, because I don't want to hear no damn excuses. Okay, I have to redo my voice clip back on my Facebook one. So here we go. I personally like to start from the beginning and watch my reel so that I can talk about it in the moment. I need you to get back to the front, you little winch. Add voiceover. Okay, so here we go. I don't know about you, but I absolutely love to go camping. There is just something about fun in the sun, with friends. And this time we are taking the motorhome and our razor to go razor riding in Oklahoma at the Hootenanny. So I just want to know who's going to be at the Crossbar Hootenanny this weekend. But I remember camping as a kid, and now I'm a grown adult loving it and making some of the best memories with my husband. We get to bring our puppy dogs, and hello, we're going glamping in style. That was totally different than my other one, but guess what? It doesn't matter. It's going to attract the people that need to do it. So she's on there. She's done. She's going to get posted, and we're going to move on. All right. Next thing we're going to do is, or you maybe can't do this right this minute, but the next thing on the bingo card, you need to write it down. Are you ready? This should be easy for some of you. Some of us are going to struggle. You're going to talk in your stories and share your favorite activity that keeps you moving and feeling great. For example, walking, yoga, a class, whatever it is, you're going to do that. Now, here's what I want to tell you to do. This is going to be a great reel for you too also, okay? So you're going to make sure that you talk in your stories, you show your face. Maybe you start with your feet down or however you're doing it, or maybe you're doing a class. Because I see Olivia on here and she's a class girl. She could set her camera up, do her class, speed it up, and then do her voiceover in it. But you're going to talk in your stories first about it. And if you like that and you can do it, then you can go turn it into a reel, or you can speed it up and voice over it. So talk in your stories and share your favorite activity that keeps you moving and feeling great. I'm on the struggle bus with that right now. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to take a walk with Gigi and just say, this is good for both of our healths, and give like a Gigi update. It's kind of how I'm going to take it and do it. But I'm also, every time I do a story now, I'm thinking about how I can convert that baby over into a reel. Okay. That's the next one. Cause I'm saving the best for last. And maybe you're in a position where you can do it right now. I would advise you to go do it if you can. You can get under the covers. All right, guys, the best for last. And this is taking me out of my comfort zone only because I already have a live scheduled for today. So I'm actually going to have to flip this over into my Instagram. But your last task of the day is to go live in Facebook. Share something regarding your niche. How to, tool, tip, funny story, ask a question, make it an interactive live about something in your niche. This would be super simple for me because I'm going camping and I'm having to, I love to travel. So what I would love to do is go live and just show people how I'm going to travel. But I actually already have a live plan today about the business opportunity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this live over into Instagram because I'm not sure. I just am afraid 2 lives in one day might be a lot, but maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. So for me, I'm going to go take it over into Instagram, my live that is, about my niche, and talk about my camping that we're packing and doing all the things. And then I will do my live about my business in my regular Facebook page, because that's already scheduled for 11. That's the thing. These types of bingo cards, these types of things, none of us know what the next day is. Even I am posting 2 IPA daily challenges. I posted them. I put them in my group. I don't even remember what they are until I wake up and I go and I look at them and I'm like, damn, Lindsay, didn't you know you were going to be out of doing something today? Why did you pick that one? Because the thing that they're supposed to do is challenge you. The main thing that we are teaching you in this moment is how you can work your business, how you can get out there. I don't know a single person on this screen that's not looking for their next rock star. And the way to do that is to show up every single day in every way, shape, form, and fashion. And to just do the hard things and do the things that you don't like. My biggest tip is to make sure that your stories you can turn into your reels. Like if that's where you're struggling, you need to make sure that the stories you're doing, you can turn over to a reel. Yesterday, one of our squares was to go talk in your stories about a frequently asked question. My frequently asked question was, do I have to take all 3 steps? So what did I do? I didn't overthink it. I did my quick story. I let that set. And then last night before I went to bed, I posted that as my reel. And I just made a simple clickbait. I went in, I said, hey, I need a clickbait caption, real caption for this. And I don't even remember what it was. Let's go look. What's happening here? The clickbait was something simple. There's something for everyone. 3 steps or 1, you'll feel the difference. That's it. Like that was it. I just asked for something simple. I posted that as a reel and I moved on about my life. So anybody have any questions before we jump off here? Yes, you have auto ships. Yes, you have double, triple. Guys, those are things that are just a part of your business. Like you should already know them. You should know double, triple from the back of your backwards, forwards, and all the way around. Just like, you have to check on your customers for auto ships. What people I feel like are lacking in this business is we're not talking about the business enough. We're not talking about our niche to get people to love us for who we are and then sprinkling in Thrive. So I want to encourage you to do all of the things. Any last minute questions before we jump off and get our booties busy on something else so that we can come back to this? I mean, you can even tell me, Lindsay, you're crazy if you think I'm going to do all that today. You're not going to hurt my feelings. All right. You're silent. That means you're working or you're moving on to the next thing to come back to work. I would advise you to do that. I would advise you, if you're in the moment, finish what you got and walk away, go do something different and come back to it. With that, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.